I did a long talk to the regents of the University of Science and Technology, you know, the 20 families that give all the money to the universities in Hong Kong. And I felt very strongly about this. This was several years ago, and I said, we need to pay attention to what's happening in China because this is going to change sciences. And so if you don't have an MBA, right, if you don't have an MBA that's glued onto your engineering department, I now believe, I said this 4 years ago, I said within 2 years the MBA was going to be a dubious honor. I now believe the MBA, if you leave an MBA program without knowing Python, you're illiterate. I believe that very strongly. If you leave an economics department program without knowing Python, you are illiterate. If you don't know how to gather large amounts of data, and we're talking millions of data points on all kinds of quasi or sort of proxy data points for GDP, for employment, for consumer spending, and very importantly, for prices. Economics is all about prices. Price and quantity. And if you don't have knowledge of how to use large data sets and to quantify data sets in up to the moment analysis, you are illiterate. If you are learning chapter 1 through 5 of an economics, of a macroeconomics and a microeconomics book that was written 8, 10, 12, 20 years ago, you are illiterate. I strongly believe that. Right, and so, you know, David and I talk about this a lot, and I think that if we're using some of these traditional tools that God knows I learned in my macroeconomics courses, you know, at Tufts, I'm out of luck.